In real estate, the difference between a home that sells and one that sits can come down to what happens in those crucial first few weeks on the market. And with mortgage rates climbing, buyers embracing new technology and traditional selling strategies being put to the test, knowing what actually works could save you time and money. The Mashore Group's Krista Mashore and Janelin Slone sat down with us to break down what they're seeing across the Bay Area. Take a look. Let's start first with the mortgage rates. They are hitting a high right now. You know, what are you seeing in terms of the local market?
Yes, 6.9%, 11-month high with interest rates right now. And it's obviously affecting home prices. It's affecting how long homes are sitting on the market, and it's affecting what buyers are actually doing.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, too, people say, oh, the market's high, interest rates are high, but in comparison to years past, like maybe 20 or 30 years ago when interest rates were far higher, with the rates being what they are now, buyers are comparing that to home prices also being so high. So that difference there definitely is something to look at.
Okay, I'm hearing right now that open houses aren't really working, but a lot of agents are still doing that. What is happening? Where's the disconnect, and what should we be doing?
Yeah, so you know, agents are taught to do open houses, to cold call, to door knock, to do things for many, many years. But the market has changed and the buyer's behavior has changed drastically. So buyers are going online. Over 50% of buyers start their home search online. And the older you get, actually, the higher that number gets as far as the online search for looking for homes. And it's funny, as far as open house goes, less than 5% of homes are actually sold through an open house and a yard sign combined. And so now what needs to really happen is you need to think about how is the buyer looking, and the marketing behaviors need to actually match that, and it's definitely online.
Okay, and then the first 2 weeks are so important. You know, why do those first 2 weeks matter so much?
Pricing, strategy, and being in front of people. The longer that you're on the market, the less likely you are of actually getting that initial list price.
Yeah, so you have to think about it. When a home first hits the market, like all eyes are looking. If sellers have actually, if buyers have actually done home searches and they've saved home searches, when a house comes on the market, they see it. Same thing for an agent. An agent has a buyer they're looking for and they're in a certain price range. Well, they have also saved searches, so they're seeing the prices that their buyers are looking for coming up. So all eyes are on deck during the first 2 weeks, so it's really imperative that you actually price properly. If you don't, your home will sit longer, and then buyers start thinking something's wrong with the home, and then the price decreases.
Yeah, okay, great tip there. Let's talk about AI, because AI is hitting every single industry. So of course, buyers are going to be using AI now. What does it mean for the sellers in that aspect?
Jay? Yeah, so a lot of the stuff that we do online that really helps us stand out in our market in general is utilizing AI in our target marketing strategies through, let's say someone looks for a home one time on social media for a 2-story home in a certain city. We're able to target them specifically and strategically to see what their price range is, if they have children, why they need that home, and when and why they're ready to move. So AI is one of the tools that we use to track them in that way.
Yeah, so what buyers do is they start looking for their homes well before they're ready, right? So they don't call a real estate agent first, they go online, they search neighborhoods, they search price points, they do as much, they're more educated now than they ever have been. So they know a lot. They know they know how long homes are sitting, they know differences between neighborhoods, and so they're very educated, especially in a market that we're in right now. Agents and homeowners, sellers, they need to know like that buyers are coming in very educated when they list their home.
Yeah, there's the transparency is there, so you can't come at them with any other way. They already know a lot of information, so that is
search it.
Yeah. What is a question that somebody should ask before they hire an agent?
Well, they should ask about their specific marketing. So, for example, a lot of agents will say that they utilize social media, but most agents just post on their personal page and they post on their business page. But less than 2% of organic marketing is actually seen. So it's really important that they do strategic digital marketing, where they actually target buyers where they're looking both inside and outside of the area based upon the price point, and they digitally target buyers. So if you think about platforms like Facebook, Google, Instagram, like they are platforms and they make their money by buyers, by people advertising. So you have to pay to play. So our goal is pay for exposure, pay for attention, putting the homes in front of buyers where they're looking digitally.
Okay, you guys are giving us so many great tips today. I really appreciate it. What would you guys say really sets the Mashore Group apart?
Exactly that with our AI digital marketing strategies. My mom has a coaching company that she's been running for the last 8 years, Krista Mashore Coaching, and she's been in the industry for the last 25 since I was a little girl. And we've done over 2,300 transactions all throughout the East Bay Area, or the Bay Area in general. And our digital marketing strategies is why.
Yeah.
Is there anything better than compliments from your daughter? I feel like you guys are the cutest duo, and I know that you guys just care so much, but what does that mean to you to hear her just bragging on you like that and everything you've accomplished?
She swore that she would never be an agent.
Yeah,
and she's like, I'm never going to do what you do, Mom. You work too much. But
and now I'm working too much.
Yeah, now she works too much. Yeah, so she really is. She's actually been the back end of our marketing for many, many years. And then I have a national coaching company. I teach thousands of agents across the country digital marketing, social media, video, and so she's been the forefront of that. So we test everything locally, make sure it works. Then once we know it works, like, it goes to market.
Krista and Janelin, they are so informed about everything that is happening in the market. I could talk to them for hours. It's so exciting to have them here sharing all of their tips and all of their knowledge. If you want to learn more about the Mashore Group, you can head to 925move.com.